It's time once again for Fan Friday!
We're going to the snow dogs.
This is Poppy. Welcome to Fan Friday. Get 'em, Pops.
So how does this work? All you have to do is leave a question in the comments using the hashtag AskGTTSD, and hopefully we'll pick your question for next Fan Friday to answer. For now, let's get to some questions that were left on last week's Fan Friday. Jonathan wants to know, how did you run into that person with Memphis's cousin? Or did you guys know that person already? For those of you that didn't see it on last week's Fan Friday, the intro dog was actually Memphis's cousin. We actually met them through our Facebook group. For those of you that don't know, bless you Shelby, we actually have a group on Facebook where you guys can talk with other audience members. We have a Facebook page too, but we also have the group where you can talk with us and talk to other members of the audience. It's actually a lot of fun. I'll put a link down in the video description below, or you can just search Gone to the Snow Dogs on YouTube and search that in the Facebook search and it should pop up. And you can ask to join. That's actually where we met them. Joanna Benson wants to know, is there a health benefit to feeding the dogs 3 times a day rather than once or twice? The biggest reason we do it is to help prevent bloat. And plus, think about it. Do you really want to eat just 1 time a day? I mean, we eat 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If 3 times a day is not feasible for you, I would suggest at least doing twice a day. You really don't want your dog to eat a whole lot all at once because it can result in bloat. If they drink a lot of water after or play a lot after, there is a risk of bloat. Bloat is not extremely common in Huskies, but as you guys know, it has happened twice to Oakley, so it can happen, and it's just one more precautionary way to prevent it. And like I said, we usually eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so they probably want to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. Annie Sorrell says, what do you think about dog parks? Yes or no? I have mixed feelings about dog parks. I don't like going to them when there's a ton of people at them. We used to go to a dog park, an indoor dog park here in our local town, but we went with a bunch of people that we actually knew. So we knew them, we knew their dogs. It felt a little bit more safe to me. I know a lot of people really do enjoy dog parks. They enjoy taking their dogs to them, but I'm just a little bit more cautious. Like I said, if there's a ton of dogs there, probably not going to go. If there's only a few dogs, I probably wouldn't mind going. The other thing too is I always check the rules. If small dogs are actually allowed in with the big dogs, I won't go there because that's just an accident waiting to happen. Small dogs should be with the small dogs. Big dogs should be with the big dogs, especially when it's dogs you don't know. You don't want to take that chance with a small dog. Go, 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 go. I don't know where we're going, but we're going this way. So I guess my biggest advice when it comes to dog parks is just be smart. I mean, if you go there and it seems like there's a lot of dogs that are being a little bit too rough, it might not be the best day to go there. If you go there and there's just a handful of dogs in the park, you'll probably be fine. If your dog is really socialized and does well with big groups of dogs, go for it. Just educate yourself about dog behavior, about signals and things like that, and make sure that if you do go to a dog park, watch your dog. Dog parks aren't a place where you're supposed to just go and sit down and ignore your dog. You still need to keep an eye on your dog and keep your dog safe and keep your dog from hurting somebody else's dog. So that's my advice on dog parks. I think they're fun, I think they're cool, but I just try to be cautious. Chocolate and Books wants to know, how do you address all the muddy paw prints in your house? We wash the floor a lot. We actually keep a towel right by the back door, so when they do come in, if it's super rainy, we wipe off their feet with a towel, but basically we just mop the floor a lot. It's one of the reasons that we really don't have any carpet in our house, because it's a lot easier to clean up muddy dog prints when you have a hard type of floor. You can just mop them right up. Vicky Doo wants to know why we don't do Kong videos anymore. We just did one like a month ago. We did a Kong treat video about a month ago. A couple of you have asked, quite a few of you actually, again asked this week, what kind of food we feed our dogs. We feed our dogs Dr. Tim's Kinesis, and a few other people wanted to know why we switched from Canidae, which is what we used to feed our dogs, to Dr. Tim's. The main reason is Dr. Tim is awesome. I actually have talked to Dr. Tim quite a few times. One of these days we'll have to do a video that he's in. He's located in Marquette, Michigan, so the biggest reason I switched was because we live in Michigan and I wanted to support a Michigan company and Michigan family. And a small company. Canidae is a much bigger company than Dr. Tim's, so we wanted to support them. Plus, he specially formulated his dog food. So we feed our dogs Dr. Tim's Kinesis. There is actually a link in every single video description down towards the bottom to chewy.com where you can buy Dr. Tim's. Denise Richard says, my dog's fur sheds. I can't even make it stop for a day or two. Yeah, that's why I tell people. Huskies shed 365 days a year. 365 days a year. No more, no less. 365 days a year. Most dogs actually shed that much, but Huskies, definitely. I don't care how much you've blown their coat out or given them a bath or brushed them, they are always going to shed. Welcome to life with a Husky. We got some mail. We got some mail. I know it's mail time. We got a letter and a drawing from Faith, and Faith wants to know how fun is it being in Michigan. I have to say we love Michigan. And we got a letter from Vinny, and Vinny wants to know how old all the dogs are. We get asked this about every week. I try to answer it every couple weeks. Memphis just turned 3, Shelby is 8, and Oakley is somewhere between 9 and 12. And we got this drawing from Taylor and a letter, and I found it really interesting. Taylor said she actually found our channel through Pinterest. That's pretty cool. I was wondering if anybody ever found us through there. And a coloring from Henry. This is from Mike. It's a late happy birthday for Oakley. Got a letter from Tara, and Tara said that sometimes her Husky jumps around and runs around like crazy and seems to be really confused, and I don't understand why. That's called zoomies. It's very typical for Huskies to do zoomies. We call them zoomies. Ours do it in the house, in the backyard, on the couch, on the bed, running up and down the hallway. It's like they just get some crazy burst of energy and have to get it out, so they do zoomies. And we got a beautiful letter and this awesome artwork from Natalie. Welcome to the audience, Natalie. And we got a letter and these awesome drawings from Melody. And Melody wants to know if all dogs know how to swim. Most dogs. I do believe there's a few that aren't really good swimmers, so probably wouldn't know how to swim without a little bit of practice. And how do you get your Huskies to howl? I made them watch videos of other dogs howling, and they howled along. And then with Shelby, I just kept telling her to sing while we did it, and now she can sing on command. Here's a letter and some drawings from Alexandra. This coloring and this coloring is from Ella, along with the letter she sent. And then we got some artwork from Husky Lovers 7904. Here's some more inside here. And they want to know if getting a dog spayed will make them calm down. There's been research. Oh, I forgot to share the picture of their dog. There's their dog. There's been research that shows both. Some people say it does, some people say it doesn't. I think the activity level of a dog has more to do on their personality than whether or not they are fixed. Alright, you guys, that's all we have for Fan Friday today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you didn't do so yet, you can check out Monday's video, which was a video of all the dogs, including their friend Nora, playing in the pool. And on Wednesday, we did a celebration video for hitting 250,000 audience members, where we are doing a Spirit Hood giveaway. Again, that was on Wednesday, so be sure to go check that out. Also, if you want to see more about who we are and what we do, be sure to check out our vlog channel at youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs. We do more behind the scenes type videos over there. Apparently everybody wants to be right where I am right now. Hi, super up close dogs. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share the video with your friends, and click that like button. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Can you say bye? Mama's got an itchy ear. Say bye.